Hello, everybody. Welcome to another amazing, wonderful, fantastic webinar. So, let's jump into our math portion of the exam. So, if you're here with me live or watching on recording, remember hit that like button, hit subscribe. It really does help us out over here at the Prep Agent. Prep Agent, listen to me. Oh, getting into my old mode just felt so natural. 5 years of doing that over at Pass Buddy. Wow, look at that little slip up that I had, but that's okay. We all know where I came from, where I started. I was there for 5 years. Wow, it just came so natural. Pass Buddy, that's my new system. That's the one started from the ground up with me and a lot of other collaborators, but the bread and butter of it is all my knowledge, all the stuff that I have in there to share with all you guys. So if you haven't already, head on over to passbuddy.com. That's where we have all that information to help you out. But let's jump into it. Let's do a couple of math questions today, shall we? So let's take a look at this one. And you know what? I'm going to make it a little bigger for us so that it's easier to see. Okay. And we're also going to get our handy dandy calculator up. So bear with me one second. I just want to get that calculator up. Calculator. Okay. Boom. And we'll keep that on the side for right now. So let's read the question and let's take a look at this one real quick. It says Scott purchased a home for $376,000. He was approved for an LTV of 80%. If Scott had to pay 4 discount points at closing, how much did he have to bring to closing, including the down payment? Okay, so including the down payment, how much did he have to bring to closing? So let's talk about what we have here and what we know. So first and foremost, and what I might do is this, I'm going to actually change it to a display capture. So bear with me one second. We're going to change the screen up so you can see my calculator. Okay. Primary monitor. Just doing a couple clicky clickies. And it should come up. There it is, much better. Okay, now you'll be able to see my calculator when it comes up. So let's talk about this for a second, right? So, what do we need to know in order to try to solve this problem? So, the first thing that I want to point out is this, okay? Is that we have to find out how much the loan amount is, okay? How much the loan amount is. If we don't find out how much the loan amount is, we can't possibly know what the down payment is, and we can't possibly know how much I have to pay in discount points. So let's talk about the discount points for a hot second, right? So the discount points, when we're talking about that, how do we calculate a discount point if you're watching here with me live, right? So tell me in the chat what the story is as far as that's concerned. So in regards to a discount point or a point at closing, I'll write it in here. 1 point, okay, equals 1% of the loan amount, okay? So 1% of the loan amount. So now the situation is this. Do we know, okay? Do we know how much the loan is? We don't, okay? We don't. So it's a situation where um what happens is this, okay? When it comes to, okay, when it comes to the loan amount, okay? When it comes to the loan amount, we have to figure that out, okay? So what happens is this. When it comes to the loan amount, okay, we have to get ourselves to a point where what happens is this, okay? We calculate the loan amount. The loan amount is calculated based off the LTV. The LTV, okay, the LTV is 80% of the sale price. So 80% of, right, let's calculate this 80% of is going to be 80% times the sale price, which is 376,000. Okay, equals. Okay, so how would we calculate this? So let's get our handy dandy calculator out and let's take a look at this real quick. Okay, so what happens is this is what we have here. Okay, we have a situation where 80% of or multiplied by the loan amount is going to give us our loan amount. So 0.80, which is 80% as a decimal, times 376,000 equals 300,800. So let's write that in, okay? 300 and 300,800, okay? So now, that being said, okay, what happens is this, okay? Now that we know that, okay? Now that we know that, it's a situation where, okay, we have to then figure out the discount points and the down payment. So, there's two ways we could do that, okay? There's two ways we could do that. First of all, we could take the the sale price and actually subtract the loan amount there to get the down payment. So let's do that. 75,200. So 75,200 is going to be the situation there, okay? That is the down payment, okay? But we still have to figure out how much I have to pay in discount points. So 300,800 times the discount points, which is 4%. So it's going to be 4% because one discount point is 1% of the loan amount. So we have a total of 12,032. Now, what I'm going to tell you is this, because we have I have a couple of things going on today. I'm going to tell everyone to head on over to TikTok. So with the real estate math, I have a ton of videos going over this stuff over on TikTok. So find us over at Past Buddy Live to be able to see all the ones that I have there. Okay. So it's a situation where we then have to just add 12,032 plus 75,200 equals 87,232 is how much he needs to bring to closing. So listen, remember, if you are watching live or on recording, please do check us out and follow us, subscribe, and check us out over on TikTok because we have all of our math stuff going on over there. Almost every day we're doing some more math stuff. So I'm going to tell everyone because, like I said, I just had something come up on my screen personal that I have to take care of. So I'm going to cut this a little short today, but remember, we're going to be here live tomorrow, and I have a bunch of videos going up live with more math problems over on TikTok. So go on over, check it out, and I will see you all real soon. Have a great one, everybody.